It's week 9 of the 2028 season. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll...
On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one's complete, right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dumped off to his running back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession.
Thank you, buddy. Good to see you.
Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
They have 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He finds Mitchell complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 44. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover. Shane Steichen definitely saw things differently. And now he's thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Here's Darnold to throw. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Second and 3 now. Throwing here, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Good for the Vikings. First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Great stop.
And the
Let's
defense
go, man.
is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets this to Woods. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got Pierce. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one finds Josh Downs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Option give to Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just a field goal separates these two. More from U.S. Bank. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play goalie ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a goalie like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, ball at the 36. Now Richardson to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Richardson back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's second in the league in touchdown receptions. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the 24. Taken in by Downs, left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kyle Duggar holding him down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Colts trying to make some noise before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. On first down, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Richardson. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 3. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They send a receiver in motion right. Darnold looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line.
There we go. That defense is showing up now.
Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Has it down close. Touchdown,
Easy money. Let's go, man.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Vikings 3.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Darnold to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Big man showing up the yards. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a one-score game before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Chased out to his right. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Out from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he has the Indians.
What a throw. Let's go.
The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached halftime. The Colts on the road and enjoying a nice little lead here. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville.
And it's the Jaguars who are out in front. The Jags trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
From there, we head to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they trail the visiting Ravens in that one at halftime. Lamar Jackson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And things didn't go so well, as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. 21-13, your final score. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's
What's up, Rocky? I see you, man. How's it going?
Have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Wide open, man. Look at this big play, Rocky.
It's a huge
man.
pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run.
Man, we got
some attention.
number 57 with too much roast beef in his belly. It's hot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To throw, Richardson. Forced out to his right.
Oh, we're taking this. Oh, almost got thrown.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and goal. They'll try an option to the left.
Man, I'm telling you what, in year 5, these defenses are prepped up. That option play is almost like no option at all. They're ready for it.
I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
Allen will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and goal for Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And they
Man, they were ready for that one. I thought I had an easy touchdown.
And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
That's why these coaches get look at defense and the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 3. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Here we go. Defense, run defense, a lot better in this one.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Running back sent in motion. From the 38. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's able to reach
Hawkinson
the 40
has been probably their biggest target. Jefferson's only caught 1 pass.
And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, he keeps it left on the option. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end.
And apparently Sam Darnold is now an option quarterback. That's like his 5th run.
A few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
That's much too high.
Great pass defense. Jefferson, you're not getting no touchdowns. No tutty for you.
Lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You know disc golfers, Kate? Yeah, I'll go to disc golfers. They sometimes give the basket a hug if an errant putt hits, but still goes in. You may want to go give the goalpost a hug after this game. It took a friendly redirect off the upright to make that field goal good.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Trying an option here. Play to the left. He breaks the tackle.
Go figure. God almighty, there's that guy again, Braden Smith.
They were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Throwing now, Richardson. Escapes the pocket.
A big run here, guys.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do.
84 rushing yards. That was a good scramble that time.
It's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Richardson on 3rd. He's got Pierce. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the...
Is incomplete. Hang on through the contact.
First bad throw. Wow.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's
number 72 just couldn't hold his block.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact.
Closing in on 100 yards rushing with Richardson.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. We give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. This time it's a passing play. This throw is cut. And
what a throw, man. Nice catch, Mitchell.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd and just 2 to go. Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Hockenson reels it in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he turns a little room into a gain up to the 17. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go again with Taylor. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Back back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
It's 3rd and 8. Richardson. That's going to be cut. Brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They motion the tight end over. Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get it up to the 27. To the air, 3rd and long. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Now Darnold. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
Let's go, Jones.
And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Colts offense set to head out. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Here's Taylor. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And
Still
now
first down.
we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's a give to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together and get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official.
All right, guys, another win.
Just as that knee goes
We're
down.
42-1 in our
So
last
it's the
43.
Colts who come away with a win on the road.
Appreciate you watching. Be sure to slap
And
the
they're
like
able to
button
run
and
this
subscribe
winning
for
streak to
more.
3 as they have
Good to see
really
you, Rocky.
caught fire recently. So for
See you
Brock
guys on the
Huard,
next one.
everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.